What?
There's something wonderful about wandering a city's streets with no destination.
What? A free mount? If I just do all of these? Is that it? No way. Oh, what the fuck? I'm supposed to do all of these? Holy shit. Okay, but I have a whole month. Okay. Wow, that's crazy. Oh, I wish I could look at him up close. He looks super colorful and pretty. The mount on the right here. It is very bizarre that they have it complete 5 quests, complete 10, 20. Like, why not just make it 35 quests? But, whatever. And then earn 10 levels is pretty easy, I think. A couple of these might be... Like, what's that? Huh. See, this one's gonna be impossible. Like, I, I, I probably won't be able to win any of this just because of this visit 10 players' homes. I don't know fucking 10 players' homes, really? And I don't know how to, like, invite myself to someone's random, like, a random play, like, really?
All right, let me see what you found. Yes, I believe these recordings correspond to the dates of the disappearances. There's something more. Look here. The last person to access the records was a BAL-167. Circumstantial at best. we might already have a lead. I shared Varuni's concerns with Kirith shortly after you left the Basilica, and she insisted on looking into the matter herself. She cited Constable Baldon as a person of interest. His office should be southwest of here.
You'll tell me this instant if there's truth to these rumors.
I have nothing to say on the matter, Auxiliary.
You will tell me if this portal exists.
What?
This could be my one chance to get home.
This is your home now. I suggest you find your place in it.
What do you want?
What?
Best price is here.
Ah, there you are. Done playing with Naramo's wind-up toys? I did a little asking around. Word is, Constable Baldan will sponsor anyone as long as they can pay. Where they go after he takes their gold, that's anybody's guess. Luckily, we're here to sort it out. Here, take this memory stone. I surveyed the building. Someone left the door to Baldan's storage loft unlocked. It should provide a great view of his office. Climb up there and wait. When I offer a bribe, you record the conversation on that memory stone. Then we've got...
Well,
You'll tell me this instant if there's truth to these rumors.
I have nothing to say on the matter, Auxiliary.
You will tell me if this portal exists. This could be my one chance to get home.
This is your home now. I suggest you find your place in it.
I feel so bad for that guy. Like, she's such a bitch. Like, damn. Let him go home.
instant if there's truth to these rumors.
I have nothing to say on the matter, Auxiliary.
You will tell me if this portal exists. This could be my one chance to get home.
This is your home now. I suggest you find your place in it.
All right, Boldan. I've got your gold. Will you sponsor me for citizenship?
Oh, I'll take your offering. But sponsorship? That's for the living, you tarnished scum.
The living what?
Do it. Well, what are you idling for? Gather up the gold and dump her with the others. We don't want anyone finding our latest visitor.
Internal function audit in progress. Please try again later.
There you are! Naramo said you'd be around here somewhere. Have you seen Kirith? Is she with you? He what? How could she? We have to rescue her! You don't have any idea where they took her, do you? Yes, of course. I'll get help. Maybe I could even put together some kind of tonal locator. Bah! Not enough time. What would Kirith do? She would investigate. Yes. Talk to the people in Slagtown. They know practically every... I'll get the others. You hurry off to Slagtown. That's what the locals call the slums in the northeast corner.
To be honest with you, I did not pick up the fact that she was kidnapped. I didn't hear I heard absolutely nothing out of the ordinary, unless I'm just a fucking idiot. Like, she literally was speaking and then it was silent, but like I didn't hear like a thump on the head or like any kind of scream or gurgle, like nothing indicating a kidnapping. And then he said grab her up and throw her with the others or whatever, or grab her gold and throw her with the others. But I was like, oh, they are gonna kidnap her, but I have to get to her. But they already did. So, yeah.
Oil those ankles and keep walking, Green Heel. This one has nothing to say to you. Feh! You outsiders are all the same. Cutting into the queues, poaching our salvage, sneering and putting on airs. You're no better than us. And so you prove my point. Always trouble, always violence, and poor Saiba is caught in the middle. This on you. Baldan probably threw your friend into the fundament, a maze beneath the city.
Now, how do I get up there? Oh boy. I'm probably gonna be able to grab it when I come in here.
Off rip.
Dreaming. Pottery wheel.
Always something new to learn.
Diagnosis complete. Response time within acceptable
Attack!
assessing structural integrity. Reflecting. Hostile entities.
That's got it! The day is ours! Keep them on the defensive!
Oh snap.
That's it. Are you hurt? The day will be ours!
Assuming threat awareness. Result. No
I usually say, what's the fucking name? Fucking Grotwood. I always say that Grotwood is my favorite place, and that, like, that's where I would live and identify and whatnot. But, this place is pretty fucking epic. The colors, it's just, yeah, it's really stunning here.
No remorse!
Wow, these Dova flies are fucking indestructible, apparently, because anytime you fight, like, the rat or the crab or whatever will die. No way. Oh my god, no way that fucking whole thing is up back where I just was.
Threw you in here too, did they? I knew I couldn't be the only one Constable Boldan got the drop on. You're right, we should. And I could, but not yet. I met another one of Boldan's victims, a Khajiit named Lankin. He's been scraping it out down here, but he's no warrior. I told him I'd get him out. Unfortunately, we got separated. That's the spirit. I managed to yank this sword out of a corpse nearby. It's not much, but you don't need a sharp edge to deal with these factotums. Just a heavy swing and a lot of patience. You ready? Let's get moving.
I'm just fucking with y'all.
Is that? No, thank goodness. The body's far too old. Let's keep looking.
That sludge sounded delicious.
Decent hiding place, but no Lankeen. We should keep looking.
Is there something To arms!
Another empty camp. Damn. He must be here somewhere. Alone.
Great surveillance and security.
Is that a pot on the stove? Someone was cooking. And recently. We must be close.
Wow, look at these sad-ass little beds. That's actually sad. I feel bad for whoever has to sleep there.
Let's go!
Finally! Come with us, Lankin. We're getting you out of here.
Friend Kirith, bright moons above, please, let's leave this dungy place.
Yes, the one damage in this whole place. Well, I guess not. There's some damage at the end of the hall and stuff, but LOL.
That was fun.
Kirith! Thank goodness! Don't suppose you found anything of interest down there?
Enough. I'm glad to see you weren't lying, Raynor Vanos.
That bastard Baldan threw me into the fundament.
Ridiculous. I've never seen this woman in my life.
Liar! You tossed this one in as well!
The nerve of that elf! Clubbing people and throwing them into the sewer like garbage! These apostles better not go easy on them.
Kirith looks no worse for the wear. You have my thanks. I do hope she took a thorough survey while she was down there.
This Raynor Vanos made some very bold claims. If you have evidence of Constable Baldan's crimes, I suggest you produce it. Huh. You're more resourceful than you look. Little wonder Devaith chose you as his companion. Set knows he needs the help. I'll hold Baldan under guard until I've had an opportunity to review the evidence. As for you, you're free to go.
Luciana, I'd like to ask the Constable a few questions when we return to the Basilica.
Don't trouble yourself, Aruni. You know how persuasive I can be.
Did you need something?
That's what worries me.
Do your worst, you tin-legged.
Set help you if she does, Constable.
Is it just...
That fool has no idea.
Is it just me? Or did it just get much more uncomfortable down here? Best talk...
How can I help?
That fool has no idea what he's in for. Live uncomfortably and learn, I suppose. Oh, most certainly. Baldan can't have accomplished all this by himself. Erasing records? Accessing derelict sections of the Fundament? These aren't the acts of a simple Mer. Someone helped him. Now it's just a matter of finding out who. I do, one way or another. For now, let's celebrate your achievement. You showed initiative, creativity, bravery, all qualities befitting a servant of Set. You shall have my sponsorship. Of course, each of them played a role in your success, and each of them will share the rewards. Go speak to the Clockwork Registrar and the Chancellor of Records.
If only it was that fair and easy.
The codices, and you'll be one of us. Again, you have my thanks.
You'll regret this. Mark me, Proctor. You will regret this.
I doubt that. Get this tarnished piece of scrap out of my sight.
Enjoy prison, you scheming brat.
Oh my god, that was funny.
Ah, it seems I arrived just in time.
What are you still doing down here? Varuni gave you her sponsorship, correct? You should go speak to the Clockwork Registrar. As much as it pains me to... Yes. Any other questions? I'll talk to him. The tenor of that conversation is totally up to him. Varuni's right. This whole operation had too many moving parts, and ex-Constable Baldan doesn't seem bright enough to pull it off on his own. If there's more to this affair, I'll root it out. Count on it. Now go claim your citizenship.
It really pisses me off that I can't talk to this cat. Like, really?
So, we're citizens now, right? Finally. Now to find what passes for Sujamma in this crazy place.
So that's it? We're citizens now? Wonderful! I can't wait to get started on our next adventure.
Oh, me too, Raynor.
Well, what are you waiting for, future citizen? Go speak to the Clockwork Registrar. I'll call on you again soon. Count on it.
Well done, Assistant. One quick trip to the Clockwork Registrar, and we'll be full citizens of the Brass...
Can you fix it?
Well, I wouldn't say it's broke. It's performing as originally functioned.
I don't need a guard factotum, I need a shop assistant.
There's not much I can do.
And if I could offer some funding for your research?
Perhaps there's something I can do.
I feel like this factotum has cost me more gold than it's saved. What with all the customers it's run off.
Do you need assistance leaving the premises?
What can I do for you?
How did I miss that? How did I miss that but find it so quickly and easily and naturally just now? That's bizarre.
Can you fix it?
Well, I wouldn't say it's broke. It's performing as originally functioned.
I don't need a guard factotum, I need a shop assistant.
There's not much I can do.
Right behind you, partner.
I could offer some funding for your research?
Perhaps there's something I can do.
By the word, I wind the gears. Please state your business or depart. Welcome, potential resident. Please speak your birth name, followed by the name of your sponsor.
Dreaming. Torchbugs. Overturned jar.
Sponsorship confirmed and archived. The light of knowledge, Sotha Seal, welcomes you to the Brass Fortress. Go forth and create.
Well, I'd say that all worked out splendidly. As one journey ends, another begins. I imagine there's much more to discover here in Sotha-Sil's. I can finally begin my exploration in earnest. Now that we've earned our citizenship, I can apply for excavation permits, antiquity transportation licenses. Oh dear. Come to think of it, I might not be able to begin for quite some time. They proved useful. Raynor's theories need some work, and Kirith's refusal to listen to reason caused me no small measure of anxiety. But on the whole, satisfactory. Provided that they follow my lead, I might call on them again in the future. I value your service and partnership, Assistant. Please take this as a token of my appreciation. If I understand the bureaucracy correctly, I may be here in the Brass Fortress for a while. Feel free to seek me out, should you require my aid.
You're never
There you
content
are.
to rest
Good.
on your
We
laurels.
have much to discuss.
I admire that.
Devaith Fear? Here? It is a true pleasure to meet you.
Yes, I imagine it is. Now be on your way.
Yes. Well, be seeing you, Assistant. Good day, Lord Fear.
Come, we need to talk. So you're a citizen now. Well done. I heard something about a constable tossing people down sewer drains. Even in this shrine to knowledge, drooling idiots bumble their way to power. Ludicrous. Moving on, I require... It's Sotha-Sil. Shortly after you and I parted company, I sought him out to discuss our Daedric artifact. I fear something is askew. His habits, his diction, the timbre of his voice, they've all changed. Worse. Initially, I dismissed it as boredom, fatigue, or even the first signs of senility. But now, after observing him at length, I can say with certainty, this is not the Sotha-Sil I know. There's Daedric mischief here. We will leverage your hard-earned citizenship to make inquiries. First, I will make it known that in light of your recent exploits, I offered to take you on as my aide, and offer you eagerly. As the most powerful mage in the Brass Fortress, I find it difficult to have proper conversations with common folk. They grow silent at my approach, then whisper as I leave. An appropriate, but sadly uninformative display of deference. Indeed. It's commonly understood that servants grumble about their masters, loudly, to those they consider equals. Ask them about Sotha-Sil's recent behavior. I'm confident we'll find something of value tucked away in their churlish complaints. You have questions, of course. Ask what you must. The forces at work here are cunning indeed. You should be prepared for anything. He is inscrutable, but he's also unflinching. Seal always moves deliberately, quietly, and one step at a time, like clockwork. I have never once seen him divert from his course. In the short time we've been here, he has twice adjusted city patrol routes and delivered 3 revisions to the fortress charter. Trust me when I say this is unprecedented. Sotha-Sil never meddles like this.
Wow, okay, I was just gonna say, like, is Sotha-Sil not like a fucking god? Like, why is he dealing with city patrol routes? Like, so that's interesting. He said that he never meddles like this. That's so very fascinating.
That's for you to discover. Don't bother speaking with members of the Congress. Varuni's faith in Sotha-Sil is unbreakable. Chancellor Gascoigne resents any threat to the status quo. And Luciana, well, let's just say she's been less than helpful. Luciana resents my presence, but she's no fool. I go where I please, when I please. An open confrontation between us would likely leave hundreds dead. So do not trouble yourself. She will not stand in the way of our investigation. Well, you've met Varuni. She's pleasant, without being vapid or boring. Then again, her doe-eyed faith in Sotha-Sil turns my stomach. I find religious attachments repulsive. My thoughts on Luciana are well known. As for Gascoigne, Gascoigne serves as Chancellor. He commands respect, but suffers from the peculiar character flaw of demanding praise at all times. Adulation. A sad fixation indeed. He holds great power.
You'll tell me this instant if there's truth to these rumors.
I have nothing to say on the matter.
You will tell me if this portal exists. This could be my
My steel.
Sweet, I thought I had to go all the way around the wall.
Go find another beggar to bother. I've got more important things to do than carry some apostle's hopeful sack of dirty laundry. Paul Batten's an old fool and a coward. He knows that the prognosticator provides nothing but false hope and dangerous dreams to our people. That's what got my mother killed. I swore I'd never let another person get caught up in its games. Prove that the prognosticator is a liar and a fraud. It tells them over and over again how terrible life is, and then once every generation it provides an actual fortune to keep them coming back. So I'm going to the Vale of Tears to destroy it. You want to help? I won't refuse, though I don't have anything to give you, if that's what you're after. The Vale of Tears lies to the southwest. If you really want to help, meet me there. I've never gone on a pilgrimage, but I've heard tales. The poor and weak will continue to be poor and weak. We'll live a miserable existence and then die from hunger or sickness. Cheerful, right? Because every once in a great while it actually spits out a different prediction. Something about finding a lost treasure and attaining enough wealth to change the course of your destiny. Or something close enough to that to get it. Of course I believe that! Why else would I want to prove the prognosticator wrong? I want to show everyone that we can make our own futures. We can shape our own destinies, despite what some malfunctioning factotum has to say.
like it.
Capable combatants needed for hazardous work. Please respond for more information.
I can't believe him. Think about it.
Unfinished. I heard that I can keep your eye.
I don't know if I'm just not remembering these rooms correctly. But, like, are each of these Infinite Archive rooms, like, randomly generated? Because they look different every time. But, I don't know.
Shake it off! You can do it! yourself together!
The Great Eye offers you verses. They're advantages that will last as long as your next fight. Verses will make a huge difference as you fight waves of maligraphies. Select a verse while I create a portal.
"11 stages to go."
I have some leftover wine and some 0% alcohol Heineken beer because I didn't notice that it was 0%. And so I mixed the two so I could actually have Heineken beer, I guess, or whatever the fuck. And the mixture tastes literally like honey. It's like the amount that I poured in was like it tastes just like honey, so that's a plus because the wine's gross.
Over with, I suppose. I am not afraid of you. Keep moving.
My character's really good on this.
Are you done in here?
For some reason, my other
That's
ones are
good then.
not strong enough, even though they're higher, I think? I don't know.
This maligraphy. I recognize
Prepare to die, villain!
In this case, that may not be a good thing. Be careful. impressed. He's offering you visions. Those last longer than verses. Hang on, what's this? A fragment of a mimic. It couldn't drop the whole thing? Well, if this malligraphy had a piece, the others might too. Keep going.
Okay, they're starting to look familiar now, so they're not randomly generated, I think.
Taste our steel! Come on, get out of there!
This skill line, this little build that I have on is like really good actually.
What's an exciting?
What's on your mind?
don't forget to make your choice before traveling to the next wing of the Archive.
I do not like that ice shit.
I'm not going to say that...
Come and take us!
Jesus fucking Christ. Did my... Yeah, you died. Of course you died.
Another Nimic fragment. This two-pronged approach is working. You're collecting the fragments, and I'm learning more about Thoat. One of the books called Thoat, She Who Became Vivified Ink. As you continue to fight, I'll try to figure out what that means.
fight? Good. Move!
I am the...
For glory!
Practice makes the master.
That's the last of them.
given your word.
Least favorite fucking stage. All this goddamn fucking lava. Are you kidding me?
Take all the advantage.
If you want a respite from the Maligraphies while still getting a reward, I recommend you take the second path.
But still good for the slaughter. Stay away from those sweet rolls! Stop running away! Blasted goats.
What the fuck do they mean by turn and fight? Because I fucking did.
What's new?
Lead me to this empty existence.
We faced worse than you, monster. You're exhausted. Pace yourself.
The lizard's roar is the tracking of the sky. Your soul. They say the north wind cuts right through. Let's find yours.
I had full fucking health. Clearly, this fucking piece of shit place is meant for very high leveled characters.
I'll banish every last trace of you from this world.
It's do or die. Use a stamina potion.
Mammon's cold heart seeks gore.
I'm almost about to turn my head fucking like a goddamn owl. Fuck this place. I am never coming back here until I hit like fucking level 1000. What a fucking giant fucking waste of my goddamn time.
This is a great area for harvesting. Let's ride. They made their choices. So be it.
You will talk to me! Say something, damn it! The prognosticator refuses to talk to me. I request a fortune and receive only silence. Is that what my mother died for?
Buddy, are you for real, or was that like a rhetorical thing? Requesting a fortune and receiving silence, like that kind of goes hand in hand. You don't just request a fortune from a god or a fucking archangel or whatever this guy is. Like,
I will destroy the false prophet, but not by taking a hammer to its shell. Instead, I'll show my people that it isn't infallible. I'll destroy it by proving that the predictions it makes are blatant lies. To do this, we have to activate the machine. As part of every pilgrimage, the faithful have to descend into the Vale of Tears and secure a working animo core from one of the factotums that roam the area. Head down there and see if any of them have a working power source. No, I can't. My mother's body is down there somewhere. If I were to find it, I'd lose my resolve and I wouldn't be able to finish what I've started.
Bruh.
If you need my help, use this whistle. I'll do what I can from up here to assist you.
You know, this game can make you a little bitter. And so I chose that. Not typically would have chosen that. I would have been like, yeah, sure, I'll go grab your whatever. Animo core. But I'm like, after the shit that I just dealt with on that fucking Infinite Archive, I'm like, no, literally go down and get your own fucking core. With the shit that I have to deal with as an adventurer, as a nomad. Your mother's body is down there. If this were that fucking important to you, to avenge your mother, you'd go down, you'd do anything. Like, what?
Be careful in the Vale. It's dangerous down there. Stand back. I've got this.
What the fuck am I supposed to be doing with his whistle?
Security protocols.
Chew on this, construct.
Factotum beacon activated. Initiating security protocols.
Oblivion, take you!
There's more where that came from, you mechanical monstrosity!
Oh, that's so sad.
The Divines were in a good mood when they made this place.
Reflecting. Reflecting. Memory engaged. Gathering data. The Brass Fortress. Beginning evaluation and analysis. By Set's will, please state your query.
Dreaming. Squib jelly. A rainy day.
I am a first-generation analysis model factotum, specializing in gathering and analyzing data for and about the citizens of the Brass Fortress. My gears continue to spin. We count the number of people residing within the Brass Fortress, tracking births, deaths, illnesses, relative wealth, and poverty, all with the purpose of evaluating and predicting social trends and growth within Lord Set's intriguing query. That is one interpretation of our analytical capability. The ongoing purpose of collecting and analyzing such information is to provide Sotha Seal with the data he needs to improve the lives. Query. Reflecting.
That's fucking creepy.
That information is currently unavailable. Please return to the Brass Fortress and seek out a Clockwork Apostle for further assistance in this matter. Beginning analysis to chart possible outcomes. No relevant data in memory vaults. Error. Error. No pronouncements can be furnished without statistics to analyze. Please present yourself to a Clockwork Apostle for immediate. We count the number of people residing within the Brass Fortress. Tracking births. Intriguing query. That is one query. Reflecting.
Were you able to find an Animo Core? I see you've brought back an Animo Core. It works, I assume. Good job. While you were gone, I figured out where to install the core. There's a cavity in the machine that looks to be about the right... I'm not sure. I never went on a pilgrimage, so I've never seen the Grand Prognosticator in operation. My mother told me a few stories. She was always vague about the Oracle. Speaking of my mother, did you find anything else down there? How did you know? Oh, you found her. I didn't want to imagine what happened to her, but after seeing what you went through down there... Wait, how did you learn my mother's name if you just found her body? Let me see that. A passphrase. My mother never mentioned anything about a passphrase. I wonder what she hoped to learn by talking to an obsolete factotum. I remember something about a sacred text, though. I'll ask Palbatan about it.
Initializing. Reflecting. Reflecting. Memory engaged. By the will of Set, please state your query.
It worked! Prognosticator, tell me what the Fates have in store for Comet of Slagtown.
Reflecting. Charting possible outcomes. Karmid of Slagtown. Minimum income, inferior quality of life.
Great, you know all about me. But what does it mean? What's my future, you stupid construct?
Query. Reflecting. Prognostication unsatisfactory. Poor quality of life will lead to sickness, starvation, depression, and ultimately, death.
Perfectly dire. Just what I expected. And what about my friend here?
Reflecting. Reflecting. No relevant data in memory vaults. Error occurred. Please present yourself for immediate data collection.
Bro, this bitch is talking like if you're poor, you're gonna die, and if you're rich, you're gonna live forever. Whoa. That's pathetic.
Interesting. The prognosticator doesn't have a prophecy for you. More proof that it uses what it knows to make calculated guesses. But it predicted doom and gloom for me. Now I can change my future and show by doing the impossible. I'll find the lost treasure of the Radius. In the past, the pilgrimage included both a visit to the prognosticator and a search for the treasure. That changed after a lot of people died during an unsuccessful hunt. Palbatin survived that doomed hunt. I'll get him to tell me exactly what happened. Then, I can retrace their steps, avoid their mistakes, and find enough wealth to change my fortune. Let's go find the old man and the brat. I'll meet you back in Slack.
Am I this fucking retarded? Or... like, where the fuck is the road? Do I really have to go all the way around?
I can't fucking stand this fucking game.
Are you sure about this, Karmid? Remember what happened to your mother?
With the Outsider's help, that treasure is as good as mine. Then everyone will see that the prognosticator is a fraud! You talk to Palbatin. Tell him what we discovered.
When I asked you to help Kamid, this wasn't exactly what I had in mind. I want to see our people abandon the reckless pilgrimage to the Grand Prognosticator. But going after the treasure is just as dangerous, maybe even more so. Kamid seeks to replace one foolish pilgrimage with another. Very well. I can tell you that the treasure exists. I've seen the wreckage of the merchant caravan myself, but getting close enough to recover it because of the massive fabricate that prowls the area. Gear Grinder is bigger than 3 brawny Nords and 100 times more dangerous. It slaughtered the pilgrims that attempted to recover the treasure. I was the only survivor. I'm still uncomfortable with all this, but I can see that you and Kamid are determined. The wreckage lies scattered far to the south, near the mountains that form the southern border. Before you go, Kamid mentioned you found Malia's journal. He said it contained a passphrase and mentioned Sotha Seal's on it. I'm sorry to say that when I was a young man, I came across a sequence plaque that belonged to one of Sotha Seal's original assistants, an apostle called Albacron. The plaque contained a series of passphrases. They allowed me to change the nature of my pilgrimage. I was able to get the prognosticator to tell me how to locate the lost treasure of the Radius, thus altering my future. Or so I hoped. But the fabricant... I'm not sure how I feel, not anymore. But I didn't give Malia the passphrase. She must have found the plaque where I hid it. Maybe if she hadn't... When you return from the wreckage, if you return, I'll tell you more about the passphrases. Please tell me you have our supplies. I can't take any more bad.
Well done. You've earned your gold today. I'll make sure to let Njordamar know we have more sap in stock. He's been wanting to try out a new adhesive bandage he's thought up. Not that I'll be volunteering anytime soon for that particular... I've got good honest work for good honest pay. Helping out Slagtown is just the gravy on the gruel. Mindora, a rare exception to my general hate of mages, discovered that the runestones here have magical gunk coated on them. You'll need a rune light to figure out where the stuff is sticking, but from there you should be able to... Just another mystery of clockwork I don't understand. Oh, and you'll need to get us more rune lights. You'll find them behind this strange portal, not quite sure where it leads. Everyone but Mindora was too afraid to go in, so you'll have to ask her. Hand the supplies to me when you're done, and don't go doing something stupid to get them. It's true our bellies never go empty.
Greetings. I assume you spoke to Razgarug? Charming fellow. A pity that the Apostles left him to rot down here. Honestly, Slagtown's full of untapped potential. Greetings. I assume you spoke to Razgarug? Of course. The Clockwork City provides an abundance of magical substances, but the people of Slagtown have very little access to them. We're forced to improvise using rune lights to find the arcane divining tools. They emit a faint glow, much like a mage light. The difference is that this glow shows us where residue accumulates. It shines like ice. I was the only one willing to enter it. But I found a mysterious realm. I believe it may even be a plane of oblivion. What am I? I am standing in solidarity with the impoverished and oppressed, while Sotha Sil and his clockwork cronies bathe in opulent splendor. These people live hand to mouth every day. Soon, the entrenched lower class will rise up very soon. If necessary, yes. People can only toil in silence for so long. Sotha Sil may be a god, but even a god can be made to listen. Clockwork City isn't just his plaything. We live here. It belongs to everyone. Sorry. I get carried away sometimes. Quite a bit. This plaque adheres to the runestones. Over time, it takes... Indeed.
Can't you see I'm busy? So much to do. I'm rather busy right now.
I cannot fucking believe this is real life.
Can you believe it? I saw Omilexia herself. I am forever blessed by the Healing Mother.